Plays it in. Benteke, wow!
Shan coming in. Oh, wow.
Number 18, Peter Crouch, Liverpool versus Galatasaray in the 2006 Champions League. Peter Crouch is one of the goofiest footballers to have ever played the game. At 6'7", the Englishman is most known for being able to reach headers most can only watch sail over their heads, but he's got some skill in him too, and never was that more evident than his stunning goal in the Champions League group stage. Number 17, LAYVIN, KURZAWA, Paris Saint-Germain versus Toulouse in the 2016 Ligue 1 season. While Neymar scored plenty of great goals in his first season at PSG, his assist on this goal is what stands out. Goals like this are almost unheard of on corner kicks because the defense is typically marking too closely, but that didn't stop KURZAWA, a left back, from reacting first to a bullet cross from Neymar to score from close range. Number 16, Mario Mandzukic, Juventus versus Real Madrid in the 2017 Champions League final. Juventus needed something to go its way in the 2017 Champions League final, and Mario Mandzukic came through with one of the greatest Champions League final goals of all time. Unfortunately for the old lady, Real Madrid scored 3 goals in the second half to win 4-1. Number 15, Ronaldinho, Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid 2008 La Liga. Ronaldinho's last goal for Barcelona was also one of his best. The power with which the ball flew into the net illustrated just how perfectly he struck the cross. Number 14, SHAQIRI, Switzerland versus Poland in the 2016 Euros. The Alpine Messi does nothing but score bangers. Short, stocky, and super athletic, SHAQIRI needed all of his muscle power to get this shot past Polish keeper Lukas Fabianski in the 82nd minute to send the match into extra time. Poland, however, did prevail on penalty kicks. Number 13, Christian Benteke, Liverpool versus Manchester United 2015 Premier League season. They came in a 3-1 loss, but Christian Benteke briefly silenced the Old Trafford crowd with one of the most powerful bicycle kicks you'll ever see. David De Gea had zero chance. Number 12, OSCARNE, MASULUKE, BAROKA FC versus Orlando Pirates in the 2016 South African Premier League. The strike itself may not be the best on this list, but the fact that the bicycle kick was scored by a goalkeeper who went up in the dying minutes of a match and included an epic celebration makes this one of the most memorable bicycle kicks ever. Number 11, Trevor Sinclair, Queen's Park Rangers versus Barnsley in the 1997 FA Cup. In the 4th round of the FA Cup, Trevor Sinclair turned a mishit cross into one of the greatest goals in the history of the age-old competition. While the looping cross allowed Sinclair time to line up his shot, it also required perfect contact, and that is exactly what happened. Number 10, PHILIPPE, MEXES, AC Milan versus Anderlecht in 2012 Champions League. For a center back, PHILIPPE MEXES had the flair for brilliant strikes. In the Champions League group stage, MEXES chested the ball up to himself on the edge of the box and unleashed one of the greatest goals in the history of his storied club. You only score a goal like that once in your career, MEXES said. Number 9, EMRE, Liverpool versus Watford in the 2017 English Premier League. Then a Liverpool defender, EMRE wasn't exactly known for his athleticism. Then he somehow pulled off this magnificent stroke of genius. Number 8, Marco van Basten, Ajax versus FC Den Bosch in the 1986 Eredivisie. Though his career was cut short by injuries, Marco van Basten was one of the greatest to ever play for Ajax in the Netherlands, which is saying something. Among his more than 200 goals throughout his career with Ajax and AC Milan, there were a number of bicycle kicks, perhaps none better than this one. For the second time on our list, at number 7, it's Ronaldinho, Barcelona versus Villarreal in the 2006 La Liga season. Ronaldinho had a magnificent flair about him, but this bicycle kick had to have been his best. The odd direction in which he contorted his body still boggles the mind today. Number 6, Gareth Bale, Real Madrid versus Liverpool in the 2018 Champions League final. Liverpool had just tied up the match and Gareth Bale had just come off the bench, and then the Welshman unleashed one of the most memorable bicycle kicks of all time to secure Real Madrid's 3rd straight Champions League title. Number 5, Hugo Sanchez, Real Madrid versus Logroñés in 1998 La Liga. A 5-time winner of the Pichichi with Real Madrid, Hugo Sanchez scored a great number of bicycle kicks, among more than his 200 goals for Los Blancos, which he credited to his training in gymnastics early in his life. After scoring this beauty, Real Madrid manager Leo Benacer said that they should change the rules. After a goal like that, you might as well stop the game and send the players to get changed and all just go home. You just can't beat it. Number 4, Wayne Rooney, Manchester United versus Manchester City 2011 Premier League. There's no more iconic goal in the Manchester Derby than Wayne Rooney's magnificent bicycle kick goal to seal a win over Manchester City in Old Trafford. What makes the goal even more impressive is that Nani's cross was actually deflected on its way in, meaning Rooney had barely any time to position his body to reach the overhead kick. Number 3, Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Madrid versus Juventus in the 2018 Champions League. In terms of pure power and athleticism, this bicycle kick is peerless. Cristiano Ronaldo was parallel to the ground, higher than most humans can reach before blasting the ball into the back of the net in a Champions League match. The goal was so good that the Juventus fans in turn applauded Ronaldo, who responded by transferring to the club during the next transfer window. Number 2 is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Sweden versus England 2012 friendly. No one has scored more spectacularly athletic goals than the 6'5" Swede as Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The audacity to attempt this kick from so far out and the technique to pull it off puts Zlatan in a class of his own. Number 1, Rivaldo, Barcelona versus Valencia 2001 La Liga. With Barcelona needing to win to qualify for the Champions League, Rivaldo unleashed this iconic bicycle kick in the 90th minute to give the Blaugrana a remarkable 3-2 win.